What's up, people? This is your boy Leveled Head, and I'm about to do something that I typically don't do. But for the sense of duty, that's a word, and accountability and obligation to what I claim to be, I'm going to do it. Now, with that being said, I'm going to be candid. I'm going to be honest, very respectful as I always am. But I'm going to deliver what I got to say, whether it come off likable or not. And with that being said, I want you to stay tuned, because later on I'm going to try to upload the latest Live and Level Gamers podcast. Me and my boy Live recorded it last night. I'm editing it now. And I hope to have it up early tomorrow morning. If not by then, I will have it up tomorrow night sometime. But stay tuned for that. My boy Live is sharing his thoughts on the latest Nintendo Direct. And he's making a announcement that is very shocking. That's all I'm going to say. So stay tuned for that. But let's get into this. I'm going to do something that I really don't do. I'm going to address an individual in this YouTube community. Like I said, I don't have no issue with this dude, but I'm going to use him for the purpose of sharing a thought that I think we all need to ponder on. I did this once before, but I didn't quite do it like this. I made that a little bit more light, but I'm going to be candid this time. And that's why I said I think it's a defining moment for my channel, because I'm getting to the point where I'm realizing that people want me to be, or want you to be, their champions. They don't want you to be you and be truthful. Let me say that again. People want you to be their champion, but then they don't want to accept you being truthful. Now, Butterworthy, I know you're a cool dude, very intelligent dude, very smart dude, very witty and creative with your channel. And I know that you're a part of the Nintendo community just as well as I am a part of the Nintendo community. But one thing I'm not going to do, I'm not going to apologize for my opinion, and I'm not going to conform to whatever you or anyone else think I should be. Now, you should respect that, because I will never require you to conform to what I think. When I come to your channel, I expect to hear you, not me, your thoughts. Authentic, Butterworthy. That's what I want to hear. That's why I subscribe. When I go to Mr. T's channel, I want to hear Mr. T. I don't want to hear no one else. Mr. T. Because Mr. T does Mr. T better than no one else. When I go to Active Gamer's Life channel, I want to hear what Active Gamer Life has to say. That's why you have multiple channels. Now, with that being said, no, you did not like my slap yourself. That's your right. But it's also my right to share my opinion. And when you get on your channel, you have the right to share your opinion about the same topic. If you felt like the Nintendo Direct was good, then you should have shared your opinion. But no, you want to make a video and you want to aim at me and others who did not like the Direct. So in other words, you're trying to tell me what I should like and what I should say and what I should not say. Who are you to tell me that? That's one. Two, I respect your opinion. I didn't tell you to say what I want you to say, because I don't want you to say what I want you to say. I want you to say what you have to say. Two. But you took your time to try to school and correct me. Now, and Shoke and anybody else active and all the others who did not like that Direct, which it was many. Now, with that being said, I find it funny because there's a double standard here. You say we were crying and you had to play daddy. That's not the case at all. What happened is what I call, and I'll use my daughter as an example, as a chain reaction. When my daughter was younger, around 8-9 months old, when we used to go into stores, if another kid was in there fussing and crying, my daughter would start crying out of nowhere. And many kids do this, and often they don't know why they're doing it, but they do it. And that's pretty much what I saw when I was watching your video. I saw a dude reacting to me sharing my thoughts on a Nintendo Direct that I didn't care for. So instead of you sharing your thoughts about the Nintendo Direct, you had to share your thoughts about how you didn't like me sharing my thoughts about the Nintendo Direct. Who was crying here? Was I crying? No, I wasn't crying. I wasn't mad. Matter of fact, in the description, I said, all in fun, people. All in fun. And I said at the end of that video, if you get offended by this video, slap yourself. Cause it's all in fun. It's my opinion. It's my video. You don't have to like it. I have other stuff. I will not always stay negative or what you think is negative. I won't always have a critical opinion of Nintendo. It won't always be constructive criticism on my channel when it comes to Nintendo, but every now and again I feel obligated. I feel a sense of fairness and balance to be that way if I'm going to call myself leveled head. Now, with that being said, let me ask you a question. Where were you guys at doing all the other slap yourselves and the plethora of other videos that I made about other companies? I'll tell you where you were. You were in the comment sections rooting me on. LMAO, level head. LOL, level head. OMG, level head. That was so funny. Oh, this was a great video, level head. When I had Black Bun in the hot seat. When I had EA in the hot seat. When I had Sony in the hot seat. When I had Microsoft in the hot seat. You rooted me on. 112 videos. And I only made 3 aimed at the Nintendo and my dissatisfaction with what they're doing and wanting to have a mature discussion on what they was doing. Can't do that. No, I can't do that. But tell Black Bun to slap himself again. Tell EA how stupid they are. Tell Ubisoft they can fall back. Remember all that? But I can't tell Nintendo to get their act together. No, that's a bridge too far. You know, the double standard, people. Double standards. So what's going to happen when Mr. T decide to make a video and he shows his feelings, or KFD or Tony Rendy or anybody else decides to show their feelings about Wii U? Are y'all going to get mad at them as well? So no to anyone and everyone that wants me to be a certain way and only wants me to operate and say certain things. I will not conform to that. I will be what I've always been, and that is authentic, leveled head. Now let's move on. You made a statement in your video where you said that Nintendo only recently came to the realization of the situation of the Wii U and even down to the 3DS, and that neither one made projected sales. Well, no, that is not the case. Go back to July. Many analysts and other folks were calling for Nintendo to revise the projections. Not Pactors, not them, not the ones that clown Nintendo. Respected people, not only in Japan, but in America, were saying Nintendo needs to revise the projections because they're not realistic anymore. When you only move 3 million Wii U's and then only sell 160,000 Wii U's for the first part of 2013, it is unrealistic to believe that you're going to still meet the 9 million mark. To do that, Nintendo would have to have sold 600 plus thousand Wii U's a month to reach that goal by the end of the physical year. You don't think Nintendo knew that? Yes, they did. The same with the 3DS. They knew it then that they was not going to meet the goal, and they needed to sell upwards of the same amount to do it on the 3DS. They had an opportunity to revise it, but they did not. Why? Because Nintendo in a lot of ways is reactive, not proactive. And that's why I said, Iwata, you need to slap yourself and you need to wake up. That is not negative, that is real. Because it's getting to the point, people, that they really don't have much more time to get the people and the consumers to buy into this product. You can't keep saying, I apologize. You can't keep saying that we're going to get it together. And I can't keep sitting back as a consumer and saying, oh, okay, do what you do. We can wait. Okay, do what we've been doing that. That is not working. There is time and a place where Nintendo needs to make good on what they say. Now, you can find a way to justify it all you want, even down to the latest direct. They didn't do what they said they was gonna do. The direct was focused on the spring lineup for both the Wii U and the 3DS. What did they do? Not what you say and what you glean from it. What did they do? They showed the Wii U games that are not coming in spring, right? And they showed games that has no dates for the Wii U. And then they showed 3DS games that are coming out in the spring. Now, I have no problems with the 3DS games being announced. I really don't. I like the 3DS. My son owns the 3DS. I buy him games for the 3DS. But it was supposed to be about the 3DS and the Wii U. And you said they have so many hundreds of indie titles that are coming out to the Wii U. My question is, why didn't they show that at the direct? I'm not asking for new games. Who asked for new games? I never asked for new games. I said show what you got and go in detail. Tell us more about Mario Kart 8. Tell us about the features, the online services, all that you did with Rusty, all that you did with Steel Diver. You could have done that with the Wii U. You could have showed the indie games, Shinnin, and all the other games. You could have showed Project Cars. You could have showed a lot of stuff. You didn't have to show Zelda or Metroid or any Star Fox or any other first-party Nintendo title. You could have showed the indies that's making Shovel Knights and all the other games that you alluded to in your video. But did Nintendo do that? No, they did not. But you want to make a video at me for telling them and Iwata that they need to slap themselves. No, I will not conform, people. I'm going to be honest. And if I can't be honest, there's no point in me doing videos. You came to me, you subbed to me because I did me. I sub to you because you do you. Don't try to change me and don't try to put me in some box of this community and try to put me in some parameters that I can't reach beyond, because I'm going to buck and rebel every time, because I refuse to be shackled and be muzzled by people who don't speak what I speak and who don't think like I think and don't have my thought and my way of looking at a thing and the perception that I have. That's why my channel is called Leveled Head Gamers Show. So with that being said, no, I will not apologize. And no, I will not conform. And no, I'm not concerned about you liking everything that I say. What I'm concerned about is you getting an authentic representation of who I am, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. And if you can't accept that, if you can't handle that, then I don't think you should be subbed to me. And I still won't unsub you. Like Super Brother say all the time, why would anybody get butthurt or upset with another man's opinion? That's my opinion. That's all I'm saying. You guys really are not looking at what's going on. When has Nintendo ever talked about their next gen console when they just released their newest console not even a year and a half ago? And they're already giving you details on their next console, and you sitting back and you acting as if everything's cool and dandy when Nintendo themselves is saying it's not cool, when Nintendo themselves is saying things is a little messed up, when Nintendo themselves is doing stuff that they normally don't do, but y'all know Nintendo so well. I find it funny. And with that being said, no, again, I will not apologize. No, again, I will not compromise, and I will not conform. With that being said, I respect you. I respect what you had to say, but I humbly and emphatically disagree. Now, with that being said, this is your boy Leveled Head sounding out. Like I said, we got a Live at Level Gamers podcast. I'm gonna try to have that up tonight, but I probably won't. So stay tuned tomorrow. Like, subscribe, and continue to follow and keep it gaming, people. Deuces.